Lawmakers are calling for the creation of a task force to secure our border water supplies. Joining us now is Utah Congressman Rob Bishop of the House Natural Resources Committee. Congressman, thanks for being with us today. I think most people wouldn't have even thought that our water supply was part of the drug war. How did we get in the middle of this?
Well, it shows that there are good people trying to come in this country, but there are also some very bad actors, and they're getting worse. So the drug cartels, human traffickers, potential of terrorists coming across here, the problem is getting worse, and it will continue to get worse until we let Border Patrol do their jobs. The fact that they were able to stop this shows the Border Patrol works.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is Border Patrol is not allowed to do their job on federal land, and that's where the problem is becoming worse. That's the easiest route to get in this country. That's the route we have to stop.
So what's at stake on this federal land? Because if you're talking about water supply, I mean, that affects millions. As I said, I think 4 million people in this one instance. What else is there?
Well, the 4 million people would have been directly affected by it, but once again, this is simply symptomatic of the bigger problem, and that is, since Border Patrol is doing a greater job on urban areas and on private lands where they have no restrictions up to 25 miles of the border, now the bad guys are coming into federal lands, and this has always been a porous border, but it is getting worse now, and it's going to continue to get worse until we allow the Border Patrol to go on federal lands. And fortunately, federal policy by Interior and Forest Service is stopping them from doing their jobs. It makes no sense whatsoever.
All right, so what do you want to do?
Well, what I want to do is simply change the policy so that what Border Patrol can do on private lands, they can also do on public lands. They need to have the ability to access federal lands at all times, to do regular patrols, to put up their sensor devices without limitations on them. And Interior's got to quit forcing Homeland Security to pay an extortion for mitigation funds. We're moving money from security to Interior without Congress looking at it. All those things need to be done to let Border Patrol do their jobs because, as I said, the situation is simply getting worse, and it's all focused on federal lands. That's the easy access into this country now by the bad guys.
All right, Congressman Bishop, you'll have to keep us posted on how it's going forward as you push for a change down there to keep us all safe and our water supply from getting hit. Thank you.